So y'all may know me as Brian, the owner of BorderlineSellers, a small part-time reseller that kind of does this in his spare time away from his normal job in college. But just because I'm small doesn't mean I'm afraid to take big risks and chances when the opportunity presents itself. Now behind me you will see a large quantity of brand new, never been used, still in plastic wrap baseball equipment and bats for youth baseball and softball. Now, this is all stuff that I have to sell. I want to sell it as quickly as possible. You're probably asking yourself why I'm involved in this madness, but the answer is quite clear. Well, the answer is quite simple. It couldn't be simpler. Really, I couldn't put it any simpler than this.
Because it didn't cost a dime.
Now, as I mentioned, everything here was free. It didn't cost me anything. I didn't spend any money to get this stuff to sell. It came from a family member. That person bought a pallet of baseball stuff. I guess a warehouse is clearing out inventory, and they bought a pallet of a bunch of baseball stuff. Mostly new, some used stuff, whatever. And they were going to sell it, but they never did. And because of that, it's just been sitting. They just told me, hey Brian, you can just have this stuff, do whatever you want with it, whatever. And I said, sure, I'll take the challenge. I like a challenge. So I took some of the brand new stuff. This is some of it. Most of it, at least 2/3 of it, is still stuffed in storage off of my property on their property. So I took 1/3 of the brand new stuff, tried to get mostly bats and balls and some equipment, seeing what I can do with it, and if I move it fast, I'll get the rest of it. If I can't, I'm going to sell it as cheap as possible to get it away from here, and I won't touch the rest of it. Alright, so now to sort of go into depth on some of the items, as in talking about potential value and trying to decide ways I'm going to try to sell them to give y'all sort of a more in-depth look at all of this. So I only brought 2 inside just so we can kind of gauge some sort of value for how, what we're going to get for the bats. We got about 200 outside. So first bat we have is this Louisville Slugger youth baseball bat. It measures in at about 28 inches, weighs about 21 ounces, so it's a 28-21 bat for youth baseball. Still brand new in the plastic, as you can see. It's all wrapped up, no dinks or scratches or nothing like that. Could probably use a little wipe down, but we got of these Louisville Sluggers. Some of them are different sizes, like an inch up or down, or a couple of ounces up or down in weight. But of this type of branded bat, between all the different sizes for this particular model, we have that's probably about half of our bats is these silver sluggers. So I don't know what the value is, but we're about to look it up and try to gauge a value for what I could sell it for online or what I could sell it for locally. So we're about to check that out. Alright, so after doing a search on this bat, where it looks, there's not a lot of places selling it, but on eBay, it hasn't had any sales from what I've seen. There's no sales for it. Let's go with pre-owned listings, but the only brand new one is number one 1947 plus $9.95 shipping. So I may be able to get it on eBay for 15 plus ship or 10 plus ship. That's all relative. It's going to depend. I'm probably going to list them and try it because I have so many of them. It won't hurt to try. And then I may post on Facebook and do like $15, $10 bat or something on Facebook. Because these bats, looks like, because I was also checking Walmart, and it looks like they were being sold on Walmart for $23.70 on Walmart. So I probably will just do $15 on Facebook for these, plus shipping, or $10 plus shipping on Facebook, and try that as well and see. But I mean, there's some good bats, but it's not worth a lot. But the amount of them that I have, and the fact that they're all brand new, and the fact that it was all free, made it really, really worth it for me to do that. So I'm not mad at all about that. If I can get $10 a bat, I got to say 30 bats, that's $300. So $300 out of $0. So that's pretty awesome. So next, our other bat I brought inside is this ProFlex Power Flight Professional Series softball bat, which is 27 inches long, 22 ounces in weight. It's a softball bat. Now, it's completely wrapped in plastic, which I don't really see bats like that. Most of them seem to be just the tip is wrapped. But this, I've never heard of this. I'm not a big baseball person, obviously, but I've never heard of this particular as a brand. So I'm not sure what is going on with this, but I have a lot of them. So I'm gonna need to sell a lot of them or give a lot of them away. So we're gonna see how this goes, but doing a quick internet search, it came up with the fact that I'm not finding it on Google, but I found it on eBay, and they're selling it for $23.39 plus $12.25 shipping, and it's not selling. So they only have one up there. It's the only one I found on eBay of this particular model. But it's a little unfortunate that that's the way that is. I mean, I could try on eBay $15.10 plus ship and see if it sells, because there's so many of them. I might as well try. I'll probably do Facebook and do like $5 bat, $10 bat. I don't know if we'll do this one though, because it looks a little banged up on the top. I don't know if I can see that. Try to just move it around, see if I can see it, but it looks like there's some dinks on the top of this one, so I probably won't I'll probably sell this one as cheap as possible. Maybe yard sale it, because I'm about to have a huge yard sale. So I'm gonna figure it out. I gotta look at all the bats and check condition before I even try to sell them, but that one is probably, those might be really worthless. I don't know. We're gonna find out. One of the bigger things I'm excited about is actually the balls, which I have probably like 20 or 30 boxes of these softballs. These AD Star Patriot softballs. Now, they're all individually wrapped, all brand new in there. Each box is all brand new, individually wrapped softballs. And the thing about it is, I checked the website of the company that they sell their own products on their website, and I was checking the website for that product in particular, and they don't seem to sell it anymore. There are other balls they'll sell in boxes, a half dozen boxes like that, the same amount of their newer balls are going for like 78. I think they're selling for 70 or 80 bucks, but that one is not being sold on there anymore. And I've seen them on eBay, I believe, for 25, 30 plus ship, something like that. So I probably would post them to eBay at a cheaper rate than that and see if they sell. Try to do Facebook with those as well before I just throw it in one big line and say, give me $100 for it on Facebook. So we're all just gonna see how this all goes with this. I mostly got softballs. I have some like training baseballs, but not many. So I'll probably just throw them all together on Facebook and for $5, $10, and just move on with it. The rest of this stuff I'm not really gonna look up. I'm just gonna kind of show, because I have no idea what to look up. I can't tell sizes. I can't tell what age it's supposed to be with, but I have a few more pieces of equipment to show off. So we have a lot of these. We have a lot of these baseball helmets. They're all brand new, wrapped up in some wrap. I have a lot of these actually, different sizes, I believe. I probably wouldn't sell this one brand new because it's all chinked up, but these are sitting in storage. So I'm going to have to do a check on all of them, make sure their padding isn't rotted. Because I believe I'm not allowed to sell it if the padding is rotted, because you're not supposed to have it, because it's a danger. Because obviously there's nothing protecting their head now. If they get hit in the head, there's nothing protecting it because the padding is like rotted or the foam is degraded, and it won't reform. Like it will just plow down and then it won't move again. So this is my understanding of basic safety. So I'm going to check all those before I sell them, but it's McGregor, so that's a cheap brand. I probably won't get much for them. Maybe $10 a hat, maybe $5 a hat, but I have probably 100. I could probably have, if they sell, I probably could get a total of 50 to 100 hats. But again, there's gonna be a huge chunk that are messed up, which I probably would just have to throw them out. I don't think I would consciously feel good about selling something like that that could be a danger to somebody's child, considering I have a daughter of my own. So that's just how I feel. we have a box, at least a box, maybe a few more boxes are still off the property of these catcher's masks, McGregor catcher mask. Again, I don't know the sizes of these things. I don't know what you're, no idea. I never played baseball as a kid, so I really don't know what the value of these at, but I'll probably just see what the going rate for them new is, this brand of mask, and based on that, I'll probably just do it like a huge discount off of that. So if they're selling them now for 25 bucks, I'll probably sell these for 10 or 5. It all just depends. They're all brand new, so that's pretty much the idea, is to try to sell them cheap enough to where they can move fast, because I really don't want them in my carport forever. I don't want to sit here for 2 years trying to sell this baseball stuff and get rid of it. I'd rather it all be gone now. Here we have a vest for a catcher. This looks like it's a Paul's brand. I don't know if that's good or not. I've never seen that before. I'm gonna look it up real quick, just because I haven't seen that. That's the only item I think that I have a couple boxes of these. That's the only item I think that has that brand that I've seen. Most of it's McGregor or Louisville Slugger for stuff. So I'm about to check that real quick, actually. All right. So for my quick research and quick search on Google and eBay, I could not find really anything on the brand or just anything in general about this. So I'll probably just throw them up for 10 bucks a piece. I really don't know what this stuff sold for brand new, so I'm shooting in the dark and hoping someone lets me know, hey, it's worth less or worth more, or they buy all of them. I don't really care. I just want it all gone, if that makes sense. So not really sure about this one. That's going to be interesting to see what happens with those. And we got like another kind of mask and helmet. I have no idea what it is. But really, the last thing I'm going to show is shin guards. Not the most interesting thing, but I have like 2 boxes, or I have a whole box of them here at the house. Again, don't know what they sell for, don't know what size it is. I just know it's McGregor and it's a shin guard, and I guess I'll just post them as a pair for 10 bucks. Or discount if you buy multiple types of something on Facebook. And we'll just see what happens with it. So that's all I can really say about that stuff. Alright, y'all. It's been a fun video to make. Hopefully y'all liked it. I'm gonna have a lot of fun trying to distinguish all this stuff and try to sell it. I'm gonna keep y'all updated throughout the videos, let y'all know if anything's going well, or if I'm just gonna throw it all to this road or donate it all to like one of the local thrift stores. Not Goodwill, one of the local thrift stores I like that actually prices stuff right. We're gonna kind of see. If y'all have any suggestions on how I should sell it, like price-wise, if y'all know the products, let me know, because I really don't know baseball. Or if it's something that I shouldn't sell, like if it's like, I don't know, if they have like set dates where you shouldn't really sell them anymore or whatever, let me know. If y'all have suggestions on how, like I should post it here, post it there, do this, go to this kind of store or whatever, let me know, because I'm in the dark here. I don't need to make max profit. I'd rather make the fast profit than the max profit, if that makes sense. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video.